Hi, everyone. This is Eden, and you're listening to Learn English, the podcast, where we chat about cool topics, level up your vocabulary, and have some fun along the way.
Hey folks, Avery here. Today, we've got something totally wild to share. You can now create video games just by describing them in English. Imagine saying, "I want a game with dragons," and boom, the computer builds it for you.
I'm still wrapping my head around that. It almost sounds like magic. Seriously, who thought building a game could be as easy as just talking?
It's kind of amazing and a bit mind-blowing. So, here's a question to kick things off. If you could make any game with just your words, what would you dream up?
So let's break down how this works for anyone new to the idea. We're talking about something called AI game generators. Basically, artificial intelligence reads your description and turns it into an actual video game.
Exactly. The fun part is you don't need to know any coding or special skills. You just describe your idea like, "I want a puzzle game where you match colors and the AI figures out the rest."
It's like giving instructions to a super smart robot assistant. And this way of using English to create things is called prompt-based creation. The prompt is just your description.
Right, and the more details you give like, "Set it in a spooky castle with secret doors," the more the AI can add to your game. Honestly, it feels like telling a story and watching it come to life.
Now, I want to try this out. Let's say I tell the AI, create a fantasy game with dragons and magic forests. What do you think would happen?
That's so cool. The AI would probably give you a game where you fly around as a dragon, explore glowing forests, maybe collect magical gems. Basically, your imagination sets the scene.
You know, I saw someone describe a platformer game like those classic ones where you jump across levels and the AI built it with moving platforms and coins to collect. No programming, just a simple description.
Makes you wonder what's possible. I actually tried a survival game prompt, "Drop me on an island with wild animals and hidden treasures." The AI set up a game where you have to find food, build a shelter, and stay alive.
I love how there are so many types of games you can make. Imagine saying, build a multiplayer adventure where friends work together to solve mysteries. That would be amazing for playing with classmates.
Absolutely. And if you're into brain teasers, you could prompt, "Create a puzzle game with moving shapes and hidden clues." The AI would handle the tricky parts, like the logic and rules, while you just focus on the fun part.
It's almost like having a magic genie for your ideas. Just speak your wish. And, well, maybe not 3 wishes, but as many games as you want.
And seeing those ideas become playable games makes it so much more exciting to learn and practice English too.
Let's talk about what makes this so exciting. First, you don't need to learn complicated game development or coding. Anyone, kids, adults, total beginners, can try it out.
That's a huge deal. It speeds up development and gives creative people a chance to shine. But I also wonder if AI does all the hard work, where does that leave programmers and artists?
Yeah, that's a real concern. Some people worry about losing jobs or that games might start to feel the same if AI makes them. But maybe there'll always be a place for human imagination.
I hope so. There's also this big question. When an AI creates something, is it real creativity or just remixing what it's already learned? It's a hot debate in the game world right now.
Let's pause for a second and dive into some key words our listeners might hear. First up, game development. That just means the process of making a game from beginning to end.
And coding is writing instructions in computer language. With these new tools, you can skip coding and just use English instead.
We also mentioned prompt. That's the text you give to the AI to tell it what you want.
Don't forget artificial intelligence, which is tech that can learn and solve problems, kind of like a human brain. And a game engine is the software that actually builds and runs the game.
Right, and then there's automation. That's just letting machines do tasks by themselves. Lastly, creativity and innovation are all about having new ideas and making them real. All this makes me wonder, what will gaming look like in 5 or 10 years? Will anyone be able to make their own games, even without any training?
Honestly, I think we're heading in that direction. Imagine classrooms where every student can create and share their own educational game, learning by making and playing.
That sounds awesome. But I do worry a bit, will this mean fewer professional game designers, or will it just change what their jobs look like?
maybe some roles will shift. Designers might focus more on coming up with big, creative worlds, while AI handles the technical side. It could open new doors for everyone.
Since we're on that topic, do you think AI could really replace game designers someday? Or will humans always be part of the process?
That's tricky. AI is getting better, but I feel like humans still bring a special touch, especially with storytelling and understanding what makes games fun or meaningful.
I get what you mean. Even if AI can build a world, it might miss that spark of emotion or a clever plot twist only a person would think of.
Totally. Maybe the future is a mix. AI handles the busy work, and humans add the heart and soul, sort of like having a robot teammate.
Switching gears for a minute, I love how this whole trend is actually a great way to practice English. Writing prompts to make a game means you're using real language for something fun.
Exactly. It's like learning by doing. You improve vocabulary, grammar, and creativity all while building your own adventure. That's way more interesting than just memorizing word lists.
Plus, sharing your game ideas with friends or even online can help you connect with people around the world. English really becomes a superpower here.
And who knows? Maybe your next English sentence could turn into a hit video game.
All right, before we go, we want to hear from you. Take a minute and imagine your dream game. What would it be like? Try describing it in English, just like we did today.
Send us your ideas or leave a comment. We'd love to see how creative our listeners can get. You never know, your description might just inspire a real game someday.
Thanks so much for joining us on Learn English. We hope you had fun and maybe even got inspired to create something new.
We'll be back soon with more awesome topics. Until then, happy learning and happy gaming. Bye, everyone.